Atlus during the Xbox showcase announced a new RPG called Metaphor ReFantasio, or Fantasio. Now, this was announced for the Xbox Series and PC. It's going to be also on Game Pass, but most likely it will be a multi-platform game, so we are probably going to see it on the PlayStation and maybe the Switch. Atlus previously had embargoes with Xbox where after 24 to 48 hours, they would later announce the game coming to other platforms. We saw it when they announced the Persona 3 and Persona 4 games that they announced a while back in another Xbox showcase, if I'm not mistaken, where it was first announced on Xbox and then on the other platforms. Metaphor ReFantasio was originally Project ReFantasy, and it's being led by Katsura Hashino and Studio Zero. Katsura Hashino, for those that don't know, has worked on many of the Persona games, some Shin Megami Tensei games, and a lot of other games. Most of the time, he is a director or producer. He has been a director for many of the Persona games that you guys love. Persona 5, Persona 4, Persona 3. He was also a director for Catherine. So we know the game is in very capable hands. Looking at the trailer, I have to say the game looks fantastic, and the art style is one you come and expect from Atlus game. There's just something when you see their games that you realize, oh, it's that art style. And you're like, well, it's an Atlus game. It looks very beautiful with, I would say, an interesting tone to it and how the world looks and how everything is stylized. I would say that's a big draw, at least for me. The game, of course, will be a turn-based RPG, as we have seen from the combat. There will be some exploration. We see our character moving around different towns and different areas. Are they going to be dungeons? How will we be approaching the game? We still don't know much. It seems the game will be a, would you say, modern fantasy setting? I mean, there seems to be demons, fairies, what looks like, I'm guessing, elves. But there's also like a lot of modern structures that we get to see from the trailer. We get to see something that looks like vehicles that they're able to use. So it's not necessarily like pure fantasy. It seems like there are some modern aspects in this world. They seem to have taken a page from the last Shin Megami Tensei, as we will have the character traversing, but it seems he's not just like walking or running, but he's like skating or maybe gliding. I don't think he's using a skateboard, but he's definitely using something that allows him to like move around and glide. I think that's a very fun addition to move a little bit quicker. It's a little bit more engaging and, a little bit more unique than just normally running. We get a look at some of the menus, which of course have a lot of style. And substance from what we can see, how fonts, how everything is looking. It's just one of the things that like usually it caught the attention of people. At least for me, I was like, wow, that looks pretty interesting. We also get to see a glimpse about the relationship with characters or party members, which seems that will be important as there's a ranking system to it. We see one of the main characters like doing a handshake with some of the characters, and eventually with one of them we see that like it ranks up. So it seems there are going to be some aspects where you will have to handle relationships with the party members or other characters with the MC. The combat, we get to see the options, which are archetypes, weapons, item, guard, synthesis, and pass. From what I can see, it seems syntheses are the attacks that will use MP, and whatever is their equivalent of a persona to do an attack, it seems those are like the synthesis attacks. I don't know the name or what they're called in this game, like we really don't know much, but it seems there's a similar structure that we can expect. The trailer is a bit short, it's only like 1 minute and 45 seconds, though Atlus has confirmed they will host a live stream on June 20th and will go more in depth on their upcoming titles, which this one is probably one of those that they're gonna talk about, we will get to see. For me, I have to say I'm interested in this game and looking forward to it, though I'm wondering how it will land in the end. I think about the reception has been positive, but we'll have to see. I mean, I thought the reception for Soul Hackers 2 was good, and I personally liked the game a lot, but I don't think it was as impactful as Atlus hoped it will be. Which makes me wonder about this game. Personally, I think it's always nice for Atlus to bring out other games, take some risk with creating something new, which in this case, Metaphor ReFantasio is. New world, new story, new elements, new character. I will be keeping an eye on that stream to find out more information about the game. But as always, it's not just about me. What are your thoughts, guys? This has been Oblivious Gamer, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.